Don't you worry, don't you cry. I can promise it gets better in time. Keep your head up, keep your shine. Hold my hand up, it gets better in time.
What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another vloggy vlog. I got ready this morning. I don't know how I did it. I did it in 1 hour, like washed hair, dried hair, well, washed hair, moisturized and twisted hair, made coffee. I'm not gonna lie to you, this coffee is very mid right now, but I'm about to go spend money, and I was like, let's not spend more money on something that I could make at the house. So we made a coffee. I also don't know why this straw is so long, but like, it's like literally twice the size of the cup. Yeah, this coffee's not hitting at all. So I'll probably have to do a redo a little bit later on today, but right now I am on my way. I'm on my way to run a couple of errands. We have a few things to do. First things first, I need to stop and grab some like bath essentials, lotion, restock some deodorant, things like that for my apartment. So I'm gonna go to the store and get some of those things. I also need to stop at Home Goods because I want to start decorating my apartment for Christmas, and I'm not gonna do that in this vlog. I'll do it in another video. I don't know if you're gonna see this video first or that video first. I don't really know, but I want to do pink Christmas themes in my house this year, and next weekend I'm doing brunch. I'm hosting Friendsmas at my house, and so I want to make sure that my decorations are up, but I have literally nothing. I only have all of my stuff from the previous years, and I just kind of want to elevate and add some pink accents. So we're gonna go to Home Goods, and then afterwards I also need to stop at Ulta because I need to get, maybe I don't need to go to Ulta. Maybe when I go get my stuff for the house, I'll just grab the stuff there, but I need to get a pencil sharpener for my lip liner, and then I also need to get maybe like another lip gloss and a set of lashes. We have a long day today. Nothing crazy though, like I just need to run my errands, then I'll be in the house for a little bit because I need to pick up because my family's coming in later. We have some things to talk about. Today's a big day for me, so I literally just want to like run my errands now and be in the house by like 1 o'clock, and then yeah, because right now it's 11:12. I've been up since 6:30. There's no reason why I am so late. I was supposed to get to Home Goods at 8 a.m. today. I didn't start washing my hair until 9:15. So I don't know. The good thing though is that Home Goods is literally like a 4-minute drive. So I'm literally here. I'm gonna find some parking and we're gonna go in, and prayerfully I find some cute pink bows and maybe some cute ornaments. I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby, but the closest one to me is like 10 miles away, and I was like, this weather is not weathering properly. It's rainy and cold and I don't feel like being outside. So yeah, we're gonna try Home Goods today. If we don't find anything, I won't have a choice but to go to Hobby Lobby, and that will be a job for not today. So let's see what we can find in Home Goods and then head over to the store to get some home essentials. And yeah, let's take a quick pause from the regularly scheduled program because I have got to put y'all on game. Those of you guys that have been rocking with me for a while, I've shared numerous times on this channel that I am very much a coffee girl, but I really want to be a tea girl. But like, nobody could convince me that tea was better than coffee. No one until now. I have a new obsession. I cannot believe it took me 31 years to get to this point, but you know what? Better late than never, because I'm a tea girl. Lion's Tea Exchange has converted me. You guys know I do not get up here and lie to you and just try to sell you a bunch of stuff. This tea brand, all I'm gonna say is that I think I love it here and I'm gonna stick around for a while. And I'm so glad that Lion's Tea Exchange has helped broaden your girl's palate, because a few months ago, me and tea, unless it was iced, wasn't going for it. So if you're a tea girly now like me, or you're trying to become a tea girly, start here and wait, it gets better. Lion's Tea Exchange is a women-owned artisan tea company right here in the United States, based in Texas. Honestly, they just made tea feel very luxurious to me. It's like the whole tea experience is designed to be a self-care gift. I can't believe nobody put me on sooner. First of all, let me just show you how gorgeous the packaging is and everything that they sent me. I am a sucker for presentation, and right off the bat, Lion's Tea Exchange did that. It's just so cute, classy, and luxurious looking. What I love about Lion's Tea Exchange is that these aren't just teas, they are functional teas. My favorite right now is currently the bourbon barrel chai. It's so warm, it's so cozy, it's like a hug in a cup. They also sent me over their white peach, New York breakfast, and raspberry elderflower rose. Also, all of their teas are made inside of these pyramid bags made in Japan out of compostable material, no microplastics, and they use real full tea leaves with extra long strings, which I didn't know that I needed until now. Gone are the days when your little tea bag, the bag is all wet and it's just all over the place and now your cup is all sticky. We got long tea bag strings, okay? Right now they have their limited edition winter flavors like the bourbon barrel chai that has literally been a staple. It's a perfect gift idea for Christmas or a birthday, or honestly, just treating yourself and the ones you love. If you're worried about caffeine, they have caffeine options and uncaffeinated options. Some of their caffeine-free options are the raspberry elderflower rose and even a peppermint white chocolate, which honestly is perfect for the holidays. And of course, because you know I don't gatekeep on this channel, because if I know, we know. If you guys want to go ahead and check out Lion's Tea Exchange, go on ahead and head over to lionsteaexchange.com and use my code Rihanna in all capital letters, or you can scan the QR code here on the screen for 10% off of your order. Trust me, you're gonna feel fancy. You're gonna feel like that girl taking your first sip of this tea. I'm telling you, the chai is perfect. Maybe I'll even try to make my own chais at home using the actual tea. Y'all stay tuned for that, because if I don't have to spend money on a chai and I can just use this, oh yeah, we will definitely hit the jackpot. Absolutely. I'm gonna put y'all on every single time. I honestly, truly understand the hype now. I'm a changed woman. I am a tea girly. Anyways, thank you so much to Lion's Tea Exchange for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Y'all know what to do. Go get you some. We got the goods. I didn't do too bad in there. It wasn't great, but it's not bad. We spent under $100, which was good. Next, I'm on my way to Target. I know how some of us feel about Target, but I need to go there. There is something that I need to specifically get from there. So I gotta run in and out, and I'm gonna be in and out. The only thing that I wasn't able to find was like pink bows. I wanna find pink bows for my trees, because like pink bows are like my accents, and I got such cute stuff today. I'm really excited about it. And I also need to get some maybe smaller pink ornaments. So I'm probably gonna order those on Amazon, and I will probably most likely film me putting up my tree and stuff. It'll be a separate video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, so I'm running into Target right now. I need to get a couple of like shower things. I want to get some shower steamers, specifically the Vicks ones, because they are just, oh, they just are so good. I also need to find like a little plate or something that I can put on my kitchen island so that I can put the little decor that I got just now from Home Goods. And then I don't know why this camera keeps dying. Like, this is actually insane. I need to get new batteries, I think. I don't know what's going on, but good thing I brought the DJI because this would have made me upset. But yeah, we're running in and out of here. I'm not staying too long. I need to get a deodorant. I need to get a body wash, some Dove bars, and what else? Some Dawn dish soap. I just need to get a few things. It is so rainy and cold out today. There's so many people at the store today, so I'm just trying to get in my house. I want to get back in my house and I want to put some comfy clothes on and just relax a little bit. Well, not really relax. I gotta clean, but I'm gonna put on a movie. I've been watching Hallmark movies all day. Yesterday I watched these Hallmark movies. Okay, I'm not like too far, which isn't bad, so all right, let's go in here. Oops, run and grab our things and then we can get back in the house. This Eos lotion smells like creme de pistachio. I want to smell it. Oh, that does smell like pistachio. It smells really good. I don't know if I want to get that one. I want to try this fresh and cozy one. They don't have any of the vanilla cashmere. I don't think I'm gonna get any Eos today. I do need a lotion and I do need some body wash. So maybe I'll just stick with my Nivea. I lied. I'm gonna get the Eucerin Intensive Repair Lotion. I love this stuff. We're back in this house. I actually been home for about 20 minutes. I had to eat something really quick because I was starving. Like, my stomach was hitting my back. I'm not gonna do a Home Goods haul because like I said, I'm gonna film this for another video, but I'll show you what I got from Target. Some of the stuff is literally nothing fancy. I just needed to re-up for my house. So I got some unsweetened almond milk, some more chocolate chip cookies because if it's chocolate, it's for me. I don't know. I just have to have something sweet in my house. I don't know what happened. When I turned 30, like literally all of the sweets needed to be in my house. I thought I would break it at 31, but here we are. I also got some of these cute little festive Christmas tree sugar cookies. I'm gonna bake the sugar cookie on top of the chocolate chip cookie to give it like a two-dimensional kind of deal, but that'll be for my Christmas decor video because I just feel like I want all the Christmassy vibes. I wanted to try out this Dove Pamper body wash. This is the shea butter and vanilla. I didn't even smell it, but I've just been seeing all the girls talk about it on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. Oh, it smells nice. This smells exactly like how I thought it would, but I wanted to get another body wash. In addition to that, I also wanted to get a couple of the Dove sensitive bars. I fell off of like pre-cleansing. Like, I used to use a bar soap to pre-cleanse before using my shower gel, and like lately I've just been using my shower gel twice, but I just feel like I felt really, really clean with this. And then also just using this for all of my sensitive areas because, you know, sometimes scented products just don't need to be there. I'm also trying out these Grin flossers. These ones are for braces. I just peeped that, but it was pink, so I was like, obviously I'm gonna get it. So I got some flossers and then also had to restock on my TheraBreath. This is the Whitening Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. Love this one. This one is my favorite, and then the pink one, which is like the anti-cavity one, is a second favorite of mine. To be honest, like all of them are great. I ended up getting the Eucerin, which you guys saw. Another one of these Dawn Power Wash dish sprays. I love this. It's just so much easier than having to like put the gel on the sponge and just do all the extra stuff when I could just spray it and like it's perfect. They are back with my favorite, all-time favorite Airwick scent. I was gonna get 4 of them, but they're $8. So I was like, Rihanna, that's just being greedy and you don't need it. But these are the Cozy Vanilla Caramel. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to keep going every week and like picking up 3 or 4 so I can stock up on them, because when I ran out in like March and I was sick. I love this. If my house could smell like this all year round, I'd be so grateful. But these are the limited edition scents, so I got 2 of them. We also picked up a new deodorant. I think I kind of want to switch over to men's deodorant. I don't know, something about my body chemistry is different. I've been using the aluminum free and it's been working really, really well for me, but I just feel like my degree hasn't been working the way that it used to work. Something about my body chemistry has changed, so I think I'm gonna try men's deodorant. So if you guys have any suggestions for which men's brand to try, let me know. I was gonna pick up Old Spice today, but I was like, I just couldn't do it. Like, I just like, this just doesn't seem right for me picking up Old Spice, although it does smell good. We got some lashes. I had to get another foundation powder that's like my skin complexion because girl, mine's all crumpled up. It's just like every time I try to dip my brush in it, like there's just like a bunch of it everywhere. The crumbled up pieces always end up falling on the floor and then you step on it and now you're tracking this foundation powder everywhere in your house. No, we needed to get a new one, and the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear is my favorite. I'm in the shade Hazelnut. I wanted to go darker, but I was afraid because I was like, in my mind, I see a chocolate goddess. I see Lupita Nyong'o, but everybody and their mom wants to remind me that it's not that, so we got this one. I did pick up a sharpener. I'm glad that I didn't go into Ulta because I definitely would have splurged even more. I didn't need to. And then I also earned a $5, what is this called? Gift card. So we have that. And that's everything that I got from Target. Oh, but there is something that I will show you from Home Goods. I got these Dubai chocolate pralines. I've never tried them before, and I was really looking to see if they had like the, what's it called? Like katafi, that like shredded phyllo dough so that I could make my own Dubai chocolate. But they had a couple of like different ones of these. So I said, let's just try these together. This is the cute little packaging that it comes in. I hope they're good because I spent $10 on them. Here it is. It's milk chocolate. They're good. I like them. These are about to be dangerous. Let me go ahead and put these away because I know me. These were honestly the worst idea for me to buy because this is my third one in like 30 seconds. Anyway, I'm gonna put away all of my stuff and then I need to clean up and straighten up a little bit because my family is coming tonight. My mom, my sister, and the baby are coming to stay with me. So I just like wanna straighten up and make sure everything is kind of tidy. I don't have a lot to do just because I've been keeping up doing my 20-minute tasks daily. And I also cleaned a little bit before I left for Thanksgiving. So we don't have a lot to do, but I do wanna straighten up. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get comfortable. I'm also gonna wrap my hair up because I got some flyaways and I don't need those for tonight. So let's go ahead, let's get this done. And then we're gonna start to get ready for this evening and we'll chit chat about what that's about soon. Just know that I'm excited and nervous, but mostly excited. Not know how I end up doing this, but I have less than an hour to get myself ready, hair, makeup, and dressed because tonight my mom is coming into town, so is my sister, and they are going to meet my boyfriend for the first time, which is a humongous step. A couple vlogs back, I had shared that I had met a couple more of his family members. I only have 2 more of his family members, like his mom and his brother to me, and then I literally would have met every single person that I needed to meet, except for like the cousins and stuff, which we had time for that. But like I've met like his closest friends, all of that. He's not met any of my family until today. He's met my Maryland friends, but but I really felt like it was time for me to start integrating him into my world now. And I was literally in my mind so bad. I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Like, do I take him to Wilkes-Barre? Do I bring Wilkes-Barre here? I don't know. And he's just been such a good sport about everything, but my mom had to come into town anyway for an appointment. So I was like, perfect, you can meet him and we will go to dinner. It's always very nerve-wracking bringing someone around. This will be the second time that I've ever brought anyone around. The first time I brought someone around was my very first boyfriend in college. Let's just say my mother was just not prepared, I guess, for me to be dating. So I was like, God, please let her be more open this time around. And at this point, I'm 31. So it really, to me, I want my mom to meet him because I'm not going to accept any proposal, anything like that without him meeting my mom, because I want him to ask her for my hand. Once he meets my mom, like that is like the biggest hump for me. Everybody else is just, all right, but as long as my mom has met you and, you know, she has given her blessing, that's that for me. So I am getting ready right now. And honestly, I'm not even nervous. I'm not nervous at all because I feel like my mom has been such a good sport about it this time around. Like, she's even made me like comfortable talking to her about my relationship. Whatever I'm willing to share, she's not gonna pry. In the past, yeah, because like your mom wants to know, but I think this time around she's just really trusting my judgment, trusting God in the process, and standing in agreement with me and just believing God for the things that I've been praying for. So today is that day. We're going to a Thai restaurant. We're going to this place called Thai at Laurel in Laurel, Maryland. I'm excited because I would love a drunken noodle and a Thai iced tea. I literally feel like I have been on go all day. Like, I have just been moving. After I put all my stuff away, I was cleaning up the living room, cleaning up the dining room, made my bed, cleaned up the bathroom, and then like I had to edit a video. And basically, so the video was technically edited. It was supposed to go live on Friday. I've been just making sure, putting the final finishing touches on that video, and it is finally done. I'm just waiting for it to upload into the YouTube queue, and then I can go ahead and post it. It'll be posted before I leave. I was waiting to see if all the checks have been made. Usually I get the notification on my phone. Again, I'm doing another full coverage look today, making sure that my concealers are on point. I'm going for a really bright under eye today, which is why you see that this concealer looks like white on my skin. I feel like the bags have been bagging lately and I can use all the help that I can get. This is a very casual dinner. This is nothing formal at all. Like, I'm not getting dressed up. Nobody's getting dressed up. So I'm not trying to go for like full glam. I need to invest in a good brow wax. The one that I'm using right now is the NYX brow glue, but I don't feel, actually I feel like it does work really well. I think I need to get my eyebrows done. I need someone to do my brows for me, like trim the hairs so that they will lay. When I brush them, they'll lay a certain way, the way that I want them to. Okay, I just got the notification that all of my checks have been completed and there was nothing found, no copyright, anything found. So I can go ahead and make this vlog alive because it is now up and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I'm still choosing to be very private about what I share about my relationship, just because, again, I feel like everybody should have business of their own. It's so funny because once I started to talk about him a little bit more, you would see a little brief cameo of him. It's so funny because like people were like, I've missed a few chapters, and I'm like, actually no, you haven't missed anything. He's been around for months and months and months, but I'm just now like, you know, just sharing that portion of my life too, because I also think it's important to remember the things that we prayed for in past seasons. I had really been struggling this year with the season that I was in, but really taking for granted the fact that I'm also walking in so many answered prayers, and that is one of them. And I do feel like he is somebody that will be in my life long term. We are dating with the intention of marriage. We are doing things God's way. We're being extra intentional, like extra super cautious with everything, making sure that God is at the center, not only growing with God separately, but growing with God together. And so we've just really been taking our time and just being very selective with who we're allowing in. People that need to know obviously, but it's just like just enjoying your partner. And so again, I'm just excited to give you guys these little snippets of this part of my life, because there was a time where I thought this literally just like wasn't gonna happen for me. Like, I was like, all right, God, like cool, maybe it's just supposed to be me and you for the rest of my life. Yes, I'm okay with doing life with God for the rest of my life, but I was in this space where I was like, I don't want to be alone forever. Like I want to be a wife. Like, I had that desire so strongly, which is so crazy because I used to tell everybody all the time, like, I ain't gonna be married. I don't want to be married. Like, kids, marriage, I don't need any of that. And then God placed it so heavily on my heart. So I was like really reevaluating, like, okay, when did these feelings start? Like, why do I feel so strongly about it? And God was like, I gave you that desire because I'm going to give it to you, but in my timing. And it's just so crazy, like just everything that happened in the process of this, how everything happened, the timing of how everything happened. God is really so intentional. But definitely wanting to share this part of my life because y'all have been here with me. And again, we're private. It's a private relationship, not a secret relationship. You guys can know that he exists. He exists. I am going to be doing a Q&A soon. People have asked me questions about abstinence and relationship advice and all of that. So if you guys have additional questions, it doesn't have to be around relationship stuff. It could be about anything. Drop your questions down below because I think I'm going to do like a 2 or 3 part series just to make sure that I'm able to cover everybody's questions. So if you guys want to know, okay, if the girlies want to know, please ask your questions. I'm going to post a poll on my Instagram too. So if you don't follow me over there, go ahead and follow me over there. Here's my Insta information. Yeah, if you don't follow me over there, go ahead and follow me. You can answer the poll, ask me your questions, and I would love to answer them. Was anybody else anxious about meeting their significant other's family? I'm not nervous to meet his mom. Like, I feel like I'm just very personable. I don't ever really have that issue of like people being like, oh, I don't like her. I don't move funny. Like, I just want the light of Jesus to shine through me wherever I go. And I allow God to lead in that way. So I'm not nervous about meeting his mom. I know it's gonna be great. I've prayed about it. I've even talked to him about it too. And just like, it's so funny because he texted me yesterday and was like, I really want your mom and sister to like me. And I'm like, they're going to love you, okay? You wanna know how I can know? My mom sent me back with color-coded Tupperware full of Thanksgiving leftovers for this man. She's never met him. He didn't go home for Thanksgiving. I went home for Thanksgiving. She's like, oh, well, I can't have him not having a Thanksgiving. So I'm going to get some Tupperware and I'm gonna bake him some desserts and all the things and like bring it. So that's how I know my mom is already on board. Now she's cooking for this man. This is so funny. I feel so much better that my video is now up. Thank you, God. That took a huge weight off of my shoulders. I'm really excited though to decorate my house for Christmas. I ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon too. All of that stuff will be linked down below in my Amazon storefront. This year I'm going with pink. I want like pink bows as my Christmas decor. Did you guys know how expensive wreaths are? I literally, when I went to Home Goods today, there was a wreath that I really liked. I refused to pay $85 for it. I just like refuse. That's insane. And then I saw the same wreath on Amazon and that was like $52. $52. Now I have to learn how to make a wreath and DIY it for cheaper because $50+ for a wreath that could potentially get stolen. I mean, it wouldn't, not at my place, but because it's not in my house, it could be on the door. Like, no. So I am still on the hunt for a wreath for my door. If any of you guys got wreaths for a good price somewhere, please let me know. I am still gonna check out Hobby Lobby. That's just wasn't in the cards for me today because it's far from my house and I just didn't feel like being that far, especially because it was icing out because it's so cold and then it's raining and just all the things. I need to hurry up because it's 5:05 right now. I need to leave here at like 5:30. I don't need to get gas, but I will have to get it in the morning before work. I want to be extra bronzy today. I've really been liking that look, just like a warmer look. We're not gonna do too much today. I'm just gonna put on a little bit of blush, reverse contour my face, and then put on my lashes. I want to get back to wearing lashes, and it's crazy because I don't like putting them on because I don't like the feeling of like the wet cold glue, but I also am not in a space where I want to get my lashes done at a nail tech or by a lash tech because like I just feel like that's another expense that like I just really don't want to have to pay for right now, not in this season. Something that I have really been like, I've been open about it on my channel about how this has been like a financially dry season, and it has definitely, it's been a dry season, don't get me wrong, but God has provided through it all. And I just feel like now with just like inflation and everything that's going on outside, I just really want to make sure that I'm being financially wise. I'm gonna start budgeting because I just right now, especially for like what I want to do, like I really had to think about why was I struggling so bad or what was like the frustration, and it was really because I feel like I was caring about what other people thought of my life, and I was just trying to make sure that like I kept up with the aesthetic. And it's like I actually don't care. I actually do not care about what people think about my life and what it looks like in terms of like finances. So that this season has taught me a lot. Being financially responsible, like you can't ask the Lord to give you more if you're not stewarding what he already gave you. Well, my spending habits for a time have been a little, haven't been the best. I think because I was living in Philadelphia and like my bills were like twice as less as what I'm paying right now, it was a little bit easier, so I had like just like extra money and I could do those things. But now being here, I had to adjust to what that looked like, and it definitely has been trying. But again, like I just got paid. I'm gonna pay my rent tomorrow. I don't know how we got here, but I need to stop spending money, and it's not because I don't have it, but it's because like there are goals that I have and I'm not going to meet them if I don't start to discipline myself and my spending and all of that. Once I got out of my own head, like, okay, we're not keeping up with an aesthetic, we're not keeping up with the trends, we're not doing that. It took a lot of pressure off of me because I'm just like, okay, and I don't honestly feel like I followed trends to begin with, but like I had prayed for a really nice apartment and I love this apartment, but also at the same time it's like, do I really need to be paying this amount in rent every month? Like, I mean, granted, this is really the normal now. Like, rent is crazy high. This is pretty normal for where I'm at in Maryland and DC. Like, it's pretty consistent. But I thought about even just like downgrading. I don't even know what that looks like, but I might have to break my lease a little bit early. Well, I know what the penalty is, but we're gonna have to figure something out because I'm not paying the rest of this contract or lease if I don't live here. But yeah, so I just have been like, all right, Rihanna, like pay all of your bills. Like I will no longer complain about paying bills because I have the money to pay the bills, and because I didn't have the money over the summer, like I will just never complain again because it's like, okay, I know what it's like to not have it, but now I do have it. And even though it feels like I'm working and getting paid just to pay the bills, and maybe there's only a couple $100s left, and I mean like a couple $100s left over, that just is just my season right now, and that's also okay. That's literally okay. Pay your rent on one check and then like be broke for another week and a half and then get your second paycheck and then be able to pay the rest of whatever bills you owe and then just keeping whatever else you have. Like that's just kind of where I'm at right now. It has been rough, don't get me wrong. Like even today, like when I was spending money, I was like, okay, Rihanna, like we can't go overboard. We can only get a certain amount of things because, you know, we have bills and we need to be able to live. And because my commute is crazy, I have to get gas more often now too, which is, you know, an extra expense that I did, you know, consider when taking the job, but whew, having to pay it now, it's like having to get gas twice a week is like actually insane. That's like an additional anywhere between $40 and $50 a week, and it's like, oof. But anyway, yeah, so back to what we were originally talking about. My relationship is getting more serious. We both got skin in the game now. It's a very exciting time in your girl's life. Like, wow, look at me meeting the parents. I also feel like this time has just gone by so fast. Like when we talk about it, we're like, oh my gosh, we've been together for this long. Like this is actually crazy. It feels longer. Like I feel like I have known him for a long time. Like years and years and years and years. We have just experienced a lot together. I mean, we went out of the country, went to Italy and France, Canada. We have experienced a lot together, so it definitely does feel like we have, you know, known each other for such a long time. We've made a lot of memories, which is so nice, and I'm very much looking forward to making more. Okay, I ended up curling my hair kind of off camera, but the scents that I'm wearing tonight, I'm wearing the Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. This is the Caramel Dream. I'm almost out of this. I will be repurchasing, and I'm going to layer that with the Mixed Bar Vanilla Bourbon. I'm also almost out of this. I will be repurchasing this. I am just trying to really hold myself accountable and not over consuming things. I want to use everything up until I have no more of it and then go and get it again. I need to get on the road now. I'm just gonna be getting there at like 6:30. My mom and my sister will probably be there by the same time I am. I'm sure that they are ready to get out of the car. They've had a long drive, especially with the baby. All right, that was him texting me telling me that he's on his way to the restaurant. I'm just really looking forward to some good food. Really truly am. This is the face. The lashes look really good. I almost wish that I had a little bit more of a dramatic lash, but I think this is perfect for real. This is fine. Anyway, all right, I will talk to you guys when I get back. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hey, who's that? Who's that? Go, go, go! We just got back from dinner and it went so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need to leave Sassy's phone where Sassy can see it. I put the razors out. Hello, happy Tuesday. Yesterday I went back to work, okay? And let me just tell you something, all right? Yesterday was actually a really decent day. Today was actually also a really decent day. Being back in the building, being back in the swing of things, being Miss Joshua girl again drained me. Even though like the day was good, I just felt like I was still in vacation mode. I was not ready to come back just yet. But we made it back, we had a full day, and I came home last night. I ate some canes and I went to sleep. No, that's not true. I ate some canes. I watched an episode of, what's that show called? What were me and Jalen watching? It's All Her Fault. Yeah, so we watched an episode, we kind of debriefed about it, and then we started to watch a second episode, but then boom, we watched that one too late, so the episode was watching us. So I'm gonna run it back tonight because me and my man are also gonna be watching that show together too. Well, we're gonna be watching the entire show together. But I just got a little sneak peek because Jalen was like, I need to put you onto a show, let's watch it. So I went to bed. I didn't pick up the camera yesterday, and that is just like, you know, balance, because there are just some days like you don't feel like talking, there's nothing to say, there's nothing wrong, it's just like, you know, sometimes you just be overstimulated or you just, again, don't have nothing to say. So I never want to pick up the camera and force conversation. That's not what we do here. And if you are making content and you feel like you have to force it, take the day, take the break. It is okay. Right now I'm actually at my man's house because I'm having dinner tonight. One thing that I've been really trying to do is like at least like do dinner with him once a week, because like our schedules have just been kind of busy and I'm not seeing him as often as like I want to. Let me tell you, when you get to a relationship, the dynamic definitely changes. You have to find that balance, because like you're either like right up underneath your man, right up underneath your person and your little bubble, and everything that you know usually do. Like for me, content, I film every single day, but for a while I was really stagnant because I couldn't find the time to like get away. Oh my God, it's to get away from him. I don't want it to sound like that. That's not what I meant. But like, I would be here or we'd be hanging out all the time and I wasn't getting my content and stuff. So I was like really posting inconsistently over the summer. But like now I'm back and I've got myself like, you know, together, and I'm like, okay, like I said, so I don't get to see him as often. So one of the things that I like to do is at least stop by like during the week, like one day a week, and have dinner with him. And I like to make dinner because that is like my love language. I love to cook. I love to host people. I want to like, I don't know, I love to cater to people. And so I'm making dinner tonight, and I guess I'll just give you like the full recipe here on this video, because I will not be including this in a meal prep because it's not very healthy. It's not helping me reach my health and fitness goals at all. So y'all gonna get this recipe here today. And I'm really excited because this is something that I've never made before. We're gonna make it do what it do. I just got some groceries, so we can do a little grocery haul. Oh, this salmon is kind of big. Okay, well, I got 2 packages of salmon. I think I might only need 1. But I'm gonna cook both and then see what I need for today's recipe. I'm gonna be making, whoa, all right, let me move my camera because I feel like I was like really close. I'm gonna be making some salmon Alfredo lasagna roll-ups tonight with a side salad. Sounds delicious. I had to get the stuff for that. I got some baby spinach, some salad greens for a salad. He likes to have lemonade with like his food, that or wine. And I mean, I'm not drinking wine. I'm not going to the store to buy wine because I just don't know too much about it, but I can get with a lemonade. So I bought some lemonade, and then we got some lasagna noodles, a tomato, a cucumber to add into the salad. I was gonna make a salad dressing, and then I was like, you know what, I feel like that's doing too much because this lasagna stuff, I feel like it's about to be a lot. It's not, but why reinvent the wheel if we don't have to? So I got the zesty robusto Italian dressing. I love the salad dressing. And then of course for the sauce we needed some heavy whipping cream, or heavy cream. Is there a difference? Is there a difference between heavy whipping cream and heavy cream? Is there? I don't know. Anyway, this is what I got. Oh, I also picked up some milk, but that's just because he needs some milk for his coffee in the morning, and I figured I might as well just grab it because he ain't have any. Some other things that we're gonna need for the recipe are, we need some cheese. He has shredded mozzarella and shredded Parmesan. I also bought that block of Parmesan last week to cut the rind off for the soup in my last vlog. I have this here, so if I need some extra Parmesan cheese, we have that. Seasonings, I'm using, let me put some of this down before I drop it. I wanted to do like a Cajun style, so I'm gonna use some Cajun seasoning. This is the Slap Your Mama. It's really good. I also have some onion powder, some spray avocado oil. I'm not gonna add any additional salt. I'm just gonna use that plus the salt from the cheese, because Parmesan can be a little on the salty side too. And then some black pepper, a little bit of paprika, a little bit of why would this cayenne be open like that? Cayenne, and then some parsley flakes. I also have some fresh parsley in the fridge. It's already cut up. So I'll probably just top the whole thing off with that, but I'm gonna like cook with this. So anyway, let's go on ahead. Oh, garlic. We need garlic. Who's eating Alfredo without it? I have really good intentions right now because like I know that there's a bulb of garlic here. Do I feel like cutting garlic though? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I won't use garlic tonight because, you know, it's a labor of love. Might as well. So I'm gonna use about 3 medium-sized cloves of garlic. So we're gonna do that. Let me get a move on because he's gonna be leaving work a little bit early today. He just called me and was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave in like 30 minutes. Do you know you have 30 minutes? 30 minutes? Yeah, so I need to hurry up because that was like 17 minutes ago. So yeah, let's get a move on. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm really excited because I just got to school about 20 minutes ago. I just made my copies and I have to like actually staple them, but I'm eating leftovers for dinner. These rolls were so good, such a hit. I don't know how people eat more than one of them in one sitting. I barely got through mine last night, so I have like half of the one from last night and then another one, so I'll probably just have leftovers to take home. And I feel like, is this big to be eating this for breakfast? Whatever. I was gonna go to Starbucks this morning, but I woke up late, so that didn't happen. But I'm really excited today because I'm putting up my Christmas decorations today. Probably put up some of them. I have stuff that's still being delivered, so I'm praying that like everything is, you know, here, ready to go by the time I get home today. These rolls are so good. We've also been keeping the heat on overnight in the classroom on low, and it's been helping so much because we have 4 really big windows in here. It's technically 8, but we have that, and then plus where the air conditioner is, there's like a big draft. It's so cold. It's like 22 degrees outside today. The layer of frost on my windshield was insane. Anyway, my co-teacher texted me like 10 minutes ago and told me that she had a minor accident this morning and that she would be here soon. And I was like, girl, take your time. Matter of fact, just go back home and try again tomorrow, because who needs that type of stress? Today, I am preparing the kids for an assessment that they're going to take tomorrow. I will report back to you because let me tell you something. I pulled like 4 of the questions from the test, just changed numbers around. They look identical to what they're gonna see on the test. And I feel like these kids are still gonna play in my face and try to fail this test. I told a kid on Monday, I'm like, take this home to study from it. And they go, I'll look at it. Mind you, it's looking at me on that back table from 2 days ago. And then I had a parent. I fear that we have lost the plot. I had a parent call my phone. I give homework usually 2 times a week. That gives me time to like grade it, go over it, whatever. We give the students time to do it in class so that if they have questions, they can ask, because I don't support giving meaningless homework. Like, I wanna make sure that I'm giving you a few problems to help, you know, boost your fluency, boost your conceptual understanding, but I don't wanna give you a ton of problems. So like there's maximum like 2 to 3 problems, right? I had a parent call I was like, I saw my child's grade in the platform that we put grades in, and I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, why do they have all these zeros? And I said, because they're not doing homework. And they were like, well, why are you grading homework? I'm sorry? If I'm required to give it, I'm gonna grade it. Like, what are we talking about here? And really, it's a completion grade. So, and I was like, well, all homework is given in class, so they should be able to finish it in class for real. That really blew me. Oh, the life of a teacher. We used to get homework every single night. It would be like 50 problems too. I don't understand that. Okay, I'm full. It was really good. Okay, anyway. I feel like I need to turn on my diffuser because it probably smells like salmon. Salmon and garlic. The essential oil that I'm using right now is the P&J gingerbread. I'm using all of the holiday scents right now. They have a sugar cookie, a cupcake, a coffee cake. I've been really loving the gingerbread. What color do I want to use today? It just smells so good. Anyway, I'm really excited because I'm gonna be filming my Decorate My House for Christmas with me. I'm starting it today. I'm probably gonna film it today and tomorrow. It was so funny because last night when I was when we were having dinner, I was telling him how I was going to decorate my house today, and he was like, I want to be there, like I want to help. And I was like, you really want to help? I like to decorate. He's not like big on decorating. I don't even know if he's gonna put up a tree at his house. I don't know, but I was like, well, I'm starting tomorrow. And he was like, well, I probably can come on Thursday after work just to like stop by and help for a little bit. And I was like, that's so cute. Okay, so we'll see. I'm just gonna double check because if he's not gonna come, I'm gonna get that done all night. I'm just gonna stay up late and get it done. Let me shake this water really quick because I know I put a liquid IV in here, and I'm like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't be too sweet. Oh, I could add more. I could add more liquid IV. Anyway, I'm excited because all of my Christmas decorations this year are pink, and pink is my favorite color. And I feel like you would never be able to tell because like the way I keep my house, I keep it very neutral. I keep it very like beige. And let me tell you why. It's because growing up, my mom's house was like a million different colors. There was no color scheme. It was just like everything was different colors, like wallpaper, furniture, nothing made sense colorfully, and I felt like it overstimulated me. And I actually still feel like that to this day. Like sometimes like all the colors and all the things is overstimulating to me. And so just with the life that I lead, I need a space where I lay my head at is like calm. It's not going to overstimulate me. Hi, what's wrong? Oh, is it period 2 today?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Oh, okay. Oh well, 2, 3, 4, 1. Nah, I didn't realize that. Okay, you guys are the first ones here. Did you see anybody else here? No? We'll be back. We're back in the house. I just got home. I worked a full day today, and my commute wasn't actually like crazy. It's just like not a great commute, but like it's something that's doable. Traffic was kind of mild, but I had to stop at the grocery store on the way home because I needed to pick up batteries and chocolate. I didn't need the chocolate, but I wanted it, and whatever. I don't remember where we left off today, but I do remember being caught off guard because 2 of my students walked into my room and I was looking at them crazy like, this is not first period. But I forgot that on Wednesdays at my school, we have what's called Seed Wednesday, where it's like basically they rotate the schedule so that first period, like the first block of the day, isn't actually first block because we have low attendance during first block. So it gives the kids the opportunity to be able to attend first period if they are going to be late to school. So the schedule went 2, 3, 4, and then 1, which was nice because 2, 3, and 4 means that I taught all my classes back to back, that I had lunch, and then during period 1, that's my prep period. So I just had the rest of the day to just like get caught up on grades, making parent phone calls, communicating with parents, getting myself together for like tomorrow. I'm giving an assessment, and I promise you, if these kids fail this test, I'm gonna be so irritated because then I know it's not me, because we have covered all of the material for like the last like, I would say like 6 weeks, right? They got 3 full days of review, and 2 of those days was literally me pulling questions from the actual assessment, changing numbers around, but it's literally the same concept. So if they fail this, I might have to quit my job. I really might have to, because it's like, what else can I possibly do? Anyway, we're gonna speak positivity in life over these kids because they're gonna pass my test. They're gonna pass this test. My date is gonna look great. We were talking about Christmas decor, but before we get into that, I ordered dinner. I know, surprise, surprise. I need to calm down on the ordering dinner. So I've never had Jersey Mike's before, and I really wanted a sub, and I was on the phone with Jalen and I was like, I really want Subway, and she was like, are you okay? And I'm like, I like Subway. I don't know what the Subway hate is, but like, I don't hate Subway. In fact, you're probably asking the wrong one because I like KFC, original recipe chicken. Yeah, I willingly would eat that. I haven't eaten it in years, but like I would willingly choose that over Popeyes. Yeah, so I'm trying Jersey Mike's, and then she was like, well, you also don't like bread. And I was like, you're right, but they do a sub and a tub. So I got a deconstructed sub, but I forgot to tell them no cheese. I don't like cheese. I don't like the cheese, and it's all like in here. Okay, well, we're gonna pull that. I think it's just provolone, which isn't like a bad cheese. I'm weird about this. Okay, I'm weird about this cheese because I'm about to put feta in here. I'm not weird about all cheeses, but like this, I'm about to show you in a second so you can see it. I believe I got the Italian, the original Italian. I like Subways because they put like salami and pepperoni and stuff. This looks just like turkey or ham. Oh no, I'm lying. They did put some pepperoni on here. Okay, cool. Still can never go wrong with Subway. Just saying. Dissecting this cheese is crazy. Like going through the salad to get the cheese, please. Had I seen an option where it said no cheese, I would have picked it in a heartbeat. I think I got the most of it. I made it kind of ugly now, I'm sorry. Anyway, this is what it looks like. She looks bomb. She looks good to me. And I wanted extra banana peppers because I knew they weren't gonna put extra banana peppers on there. So I have banana peppers here. I'm gonna add some. And they smell hot too. I like the hot ones, the hot spicy ones. You think we have enough banana peppers on here? Anyway, you know, sometimes like, I don't know if anybody else goes through this, but there are times where like I just crave sour, like pickles, banana peppers, pickled veggies. I don't know why I love that so much, but my mouth was watering on the way home and I was like, oh, perfect, I'm gonna order it. I'm just adding a little bit of feta. This is the Wegmans Mediterranean herb feta, pretty good. And then if that wasn't sour enough, I got the Miss Vicky's sea salt and vinegar chips. I love a salt and vinegar chip. They're just so crispy and sour. Our beverage of choice, a Coke, because I had 84 ounces of water today. So I'm having a little change of plans, okay? Having a little change of plans. I was gonna come home tonight. Wait a second. Let me take a bite of the salad because my stomach is growling. I did just dirty up a fork to put the banana peppers on there, but I just feel like it's wrong if I use a metal fork in here. Like I need to use the fork that they gave me. It's like a set, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever, it makes sense to me. All right, let's try it. This is my first time ever having Jersey Mike's. This is so good. They have this pepper relish that's on top. So good. Oh my gosh, what was my order? Let's look for my order so I could tell you what I got. I got the original Italian bowl, no bread, extra meat, salt, lettuce, oregano, olive oil blend, onions, banana peppers, red wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar. That's a big word for Elmo.
Onions, garlic, celery, balsamic vinegar.
Tomato paste.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Tomatoes, dill pickles, and then hot chopped pepper relish. That's what I got. Top tier. Oh my gosh. This is bomb. This is so good. Okay. Let's get a bite with the chip. Some pickles, a lettuce. Cheers. Literally every bite is good. What? Why didn't y'all tell me that Jersey Mike's was good? Oh, there's more cheese on here. Nope. No, ma'am. It's like I'm doing surgery over here trying to get this cheese out. I don't want you. Okay, one more bite and then I'm gonna actually talk to y'all. I'm being big. This salad has no business being that good. Okay, so we were talking earlier about how I'm doing a pink Christmas in my house because I found my pink again. Found my pink. I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. You would never know it because you hardly ever see me wear it. I think I own like maybe 4 items that are pink. But I love the color pink. Damn. So this year I'm doing like pink Christmas bows, pink accents, all the cute pink things. I was supposed to be hosting I was supposed to be hosting Friendsmas this weekend, but we had to cancel and reschedule for like later on in the month. So there's not really a rush for me to get the decorations up, but I want the decorations up. So I was gonna come home tonight and do it, but I was like, you know what? I just don't really actually feel like that. I don't feel like decorating right now and tomorrow. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film it Friday night and then finish, because also like these are things that you have to think about when you create content, right? You gotta think about the logistics, you gotta think about the aesthetics, right? I don't wanna film the video at night because I wanna use a lot of natural lighting. I think like natural lighting just films a lot better. So at night, it's like all the artificial light, the like warm lights. I don't really want that. So I think what I'm gonna do is do Friday night into Saturday. So this vlog will actually go up before that vlog. Tonight, I will show you guys some of the things that came in. Not all my stuff is in yet too, which is like another reason why I thought I was like, I don't wanna start it and then have to stop because I can't do what I really wanna do. I wanna make sure that it's organized and all the things. So we can go ahead, I'll show you guys what I got from Amazon stuff. I won't go through the home good stuff. If you guys wanna see that stuff, check out my next video because I'll show you there, okay? I already went downstairs to pick up my packages, but I just got a notification that I have another package, so that means something was just delivered and they just put it in the locker for me. So now we need to go back downstairs, but that is a problem for a little bit later. Right now, I'm about to go watch a new show I was telling you about that I started watching with Jalen the other day, All Her Fault. About to go in my room, sit with my little salad, watch one episode. I'm gonna watch the second episode that I fell asleep on, and then we'll get up, we'll go downstairs, and then we can open up some packages. And I also wanted to kind of like just tidy up around the house and all the things. So I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. Now I thought I'd turn the camera off. Look at y'all watching me be big. Bye. Y'all, that show, All Her Fault, is actually crazy. I'm on episode 4 now. I ended up watching like an episode and a half. This show's actually crazy. I need to see how many episodes there are. I hope there's like only 8, so I'm halfway through because I need to know what's going on. Where is this little boy? Who is the accomplice? I need to know. If you finish the show, don't spoil it, okay? I'm gonna probably finish it by this weekend. And then I'm gonna need you to find me on Instagram and like DM me about it because I do need somebody to talk to about this. I know I'm gonna need somebody to talk to me about it. But anyway, so had my dinner. Dinner was a bomb. Jersey Mike's, a delicacy. Wow, just so good. Them chips, so good. The vanilla Coke, y'all already know how I get down. So I'm feeling very good, feeling very relaxed. Now I'm gonna go through these Amazon packages because I need to figure out what came today and what didn't come today. A couple of my packages were delayed. We were supposed to have bad snowstorm and the snow was not in the room with us. It wasn't even in the same county. I should have known it was lying because I woke up and the weather app said heavy snow. When I looked outside, no precipitation in sight, not even rain. The ground, dry. So a lot of my stuff got delayed, which is okay because I ended up telling y'all I'm gonna film later on this week, but we can go through and see what I got so I can like, you know, kind of put things where they need to go and then see if there's anything else that I need to get. Package number 1. This is so tiny. Oh my gosh, I thought this was gonna be so much bigger. I got this little like acrylic cart thingy. I thought it was gonna be so much bigger. Oh my gosh, this is actually insane. It's cute though, so we're gonna use it. And it says pray on it, pray over it, and pray through it in pink letters. Yeah, you can see that there. It's very tiny. I'm gonna try to keep this as organized as possible because I have this terrible habit of opening boxes and opening packages and then just like leaving the stuff all over the place. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. So I'm gonna try to make sure that all bags are stuffed in like one bag, and then like my boxes, I break my boxes down and take them to the recyclables tomorrow before work because yeah, I know me. Oh, this is one of the gifts that I got from my man for Christmas, so we won't show that. The next package. Okay, I got these baby pink bows. Please be the right ones. Oh my gosh, I will cry. These are the ones that I want to go on my Christmas tree. They're so cute. Okay, yeah, they're like really nice and soft, like satiny kind of material. They come with these little stickies. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put them on the Christmas tree. I'll probably have to use like an ornament hook maybe, I think. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm actually kind of tired. Okay, this is a pink table runner and it has little bows on it because obviously, like I've said 1,000 times in this video, my Christmas decorations are gonna be pink bows. You can kind of see it on the side, you see the bows on there. That's gonna go down the center of my dining room table. So far, I'm stacking them really well. We got some pink ornaments. I really wanted these glitter ones and then the ones that look like disco balls. I thought they were so cute. These are definitely not as shiny as I thought that they were going to be, like how they were advertised on Amazon, but they're still cute. I'm still gonna use them. And I also feel like none of these pinks match. This is gonna be tacky. I hope it doesn't look crazy, but like the pinks definitely don't match. What's this? I got some batteries. I needed some AA and AAA batteries, so obviously we picked some up. So this is actually a find that I am going to use for Christmas, but I'm also going to use it for after Christmas too. I got this acrylic tray, a tray to put some decor on my kitchen island. I'm gonna do a little piece for Christmas, but I'll also keep it throughout the year and I'll just change all the things that go inside of it, maybe season to season, or if I just like change, if I want some color and stuff in the house, like probably like a candle, some flowers, something like that, some sort of arrangement. But I thought this was a really cute tray. This one I think is 12 inches. I kind of wanted something a little bit wider, but honestly, I think that this might be perfect for the display that I'm gonna do for Christmas. So we got this. Next, I got these gold ornament hooks. This is a throw blanket. I'm not gonna open it right now. I'm gonna open it when I film the actual decor video. So again, stay tuned. This is also something, a part of the gift that I got my man for Christmas. So I'm just gonna keep this in its own little box and leave that because I need to find some cute bags to put in there. And then the last thing that I got, I ordered this cute pajama set. I actually ordered 2 sets. This one came first. I'm really excited about it because I love a 2-piece. This is a 2-piece set, but all of mine are usually from Shein and they're just too big now. Like these are from when I was a bit heavier. So like this one is in a size large and I probably now need a size small, but they're just really comfortable. But I got this set of pajamas. I got this set right here and it's so cute. I got it in a size medium because I wasn't sure about the bust area, but they're nice and silky and they're pink and they have little bows on it. So of course I have to film in these. Like, look how cute these are. Literally so stinking cute. I got another one too. Hopefully it comes here tomorrow. I can maybe show you that when the other stuff gets delivered, but I got another set and they're like hot pink, like leopard print. So cute, just as silky. So yeah, that is like really the first part of my decor haul. I gotta see what else is coming tomorrow. I know I had a few packages that were gonna be delayed. Some won't even get here until Friday. So now I had to switch because I was telling y'all before that the other video was gonna go up first. The Christmas decor video is gonna go up before this one, but it's not, especially because now that brand that I was telling y'all about finally reached back out and was like, yeah, you can post. So yeah. So anyway, that's that. I'm gonna go to bed. I don't have anything else. I'm gonna go wash my face and lay down and get some sleep because we're gonna be back up at the crack of dawn. So I'll see y'all in the morning. On today's episode of being a middle school, high school teacher, let me tell you how I almost crashed out today. So today should have been an easy day. The last 3 days we've been prepping the kids for a test. I told y'all that I literally pulled questions from the assessment, changed numbers around, changed names, but everything was basically the same. So they knew, not all the questions, but just a few, just so that they could see it, like see what they were gonna see on the test today. First and foremost, I feel like out of the 2 classes that have taken the assessment, only 3 of them passed. 3. But before that, I have one class that every year you have this as a teacher. So my teachers already understand this. Every year you have that one class where it's like the behaviors are high and the academics are low. And I have a class this year that is literally stacked with behavioral issues due to the lack of comprehension. Fine. My co-teacher and I have been really working hard together to find ways where we can bridge those gaps so that we can continue on teaching grade level content. But some of the kids they just don't want to learn. Like that's the conclusion that I'm coming to, because it's like they won't even give you the opportunity. Like they will watch you be up there, deliver instruction and talk and do everything that you're asking them not to do. Like they just will talk over you. They're yelling, they're throwing things, they're sleeping, they're eating snacks, they're on computers when they're not supposed to be. You tell them to put something away, they won't do it. They cuss at you, they call you out of your name, whatever. Cool. I feel like, raise your hand if you feel like this is just common sense, because I was a student once. I don't feel like I'm asking too much. When I was in school, when we had to take assessments, you could not use your study guide unless it was open notebook, fine, but this was not an open notebook test. And 2, the testing environment has to be quiet so that everybody can take the test in a quiet environment so that people can focus. Like it's hard to focus when people are like talking and chit-chatting, whether you have ADHD or not. Peace and quiet, right? The testing environment should be quiet, yes? Cool. I have on the board over there on the wall, I have an anchor chart. It has my testing environment expectations. The first thing that it says is maintain silence. Students must remain quiet during the test to ensure focus and fairness. That's the first thing that's on the anchor chart. This is not the first assessment that we've taken all year. So really this should not have been hard. I had students wanting to talk during the assessment. I'm like, I'm going to give you a 0 because I told you that talking during an assessment is cheating, because now I don't know what you're talking about. But there was one specific student who talked the entire time and was lying to my face. I would say, stop talking. And then they would be like, miss, that wasn't me, I wasn't talking. And me and my co-teacher are looking at each other like, are we being for real? Something else happened that set the student off, and they slammed the computer and they told me, F this sugar honey iced tea. I'm not doing this sugar honey iced tea. Slammed the computer and left out my classroom. So then when deans came by, tried to tell me that they didn't curse, they didn't remember cursing, that I didn't care about whatever reason the computer got closed. I don't care, just open the computer back and start the test. Like I wasn't gonna take points off because the computer got closed. So I just been dealing with all this stuff back and forth today, and I just like literally crashed out because I'm like, students get mad. So let me back up. I feel like the reason a lot of teachers feel like they can't call home is because it's either going to escalate the behavior, which I'm seeing a lot of this year, or it's out of fear that it's going to hinder the relationship that they've built with the student, which I've also seen this here. So my thing is, it's like, if you do not want me to call home, then fix your behavior, because I'm not calling and telling a lie. I'm literally just calling and telling your parent what you did. I didn't make you behave that way. Nobody else made you act that way. You are responsible for you, especially being in high school now. Like, there's no more of this coddling when we move from middle school to high school, right? So I'm dealing with that. Now I got a kid that won't talk to me because I notified the parent yesterday of just some things that I saw that are concerning to me, and I wanted to catch it before it really started to hurt that child's grade. So I was really looking out, but now there's this whole like, well, I'm not talking to you because you called home. Fine. I need students to understand that you need my class. I do not need anything from you. So you can do the whole, I'm not doing your work because I don't like you. One, I get paid regardless of whether or not you like me, but two, I am not here to be liked. And I think that is where I think students have lost the plot. I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be effective. Now, it's important that I build relationships with you, positive relationships with you, so that you, one, can get the most out of your education, but also that I foster a warm and welcoming learning environment, a safe space for you. And you won't do that. You won't relax if you don't have a good relationship with your teacher. So I don't really know, but today is a day where I actually do not care. I don't care what child tells me that they're not talking to me or just is ignoring me to my face, because at the end of the day, your issue is not with me. Your issue is with yourself. I've dealt with like 4 deans today. I've called 7 parents today. I've dealt with basketball coaches. Like, I think the other thing that frustrates me too is that these kids be lying. Case in point, a kid literally told me today that they did not play basketball for the school. My co-teacher emailed the basketball coach. Basketball coach came up like 30 minutes later. The school's basketball coach, mind you. Basketball coach comes up to my classroom, is like, hey, can I talk to you? I'm like, yeah, sure. So we bring this head student out there. I didn't remember this at the time, but literally 30 minutes before the basketball coach got up here, student tried to tell me that they don't play basketball for the school. Cool. Basketball coach pulls me in the hallway and we're talking. It's the 3 of us. I'm telling them what's going on. Whole time I should have just opened up with the fact that this boy literally just told me that he don't even play for the school. So why are you up here? Why am I even talking to you? Because apparently he don't even play for the school. Coach reading this kid for filth is like, if you can't get it together, you can't play for me. Right? Coach leaves, kid comes back in the classroom. Everything that the coach told the kid not to do, the kid came back in the classroom and did. And was like, but I did my work. Didn't the coach tell you not to do X, Y, and Z? Yeah, but miss, I can do those things now because I did my work. And then I was like, you know what's crazy? It's like 45 minutes ago, you told me that you didn't even play for the school. The reasoning that he gave was, I was ineligible to play for the team, so technically I didn't lie. Are you kidding me? Let me tell you how frustrating it is to care about kids who, one, obviously don't care anything about you. They don't respect you. And 2, it's like you just pour your all into making sure that you are meeting their needs, that you are creating lessons that are as fun and engaging as they can be for a math class. Like, every day I'm sitting in meetings after school, you know, we're trying to figure out, how do we get the kids here? How do we keep them here? What can we do? What interventions can we give them? And it's like, I have to do all of that on top of making sure that I'm staying on top of pacing, which obviously we're not, because there's so many varied academic levels within the classroom and so many behavioral issues. But it's like just so disheartening that I come here every day and I give my all. I drive 2 hours to work and 2 hours home every single day. Come here, I give my all. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I'm drowning. And for kids to literally come here and be so disrespectful, like kids calling you out of your name, kids just disregarding the fact that you spent all night trying to get this lesson together, they don't give you the opportunity to teach it, but then want you to reward their bad behavior. Can you buy me this? Can you give me this? Can we have a movie day? Can we just work on our computers today? Like, I'm actually like, I really want to crash out right now. I'm trying not to be this person. I'm trying not to let it get the best of me, but it really makes me want to quit my job, because it's just like, this is so thankless. This job is so thankless. Like, it's like, and in what world do you need something from someone and you treat them so poorly? Like, I'm honestly, I feel lightheaded right now because I'm like literally like, I'm so irritated. Case in point, same basketball kid, right? Was supposed to come up here today for lunch to make up the missing work. It's lunchtime. Lunch been happening for the last 25 minutes. Guess who ain't coming up here for lunch? But will be upset tomorrow when they're notified that they really can't play for the school because they didn't come up here. They didn't come up here to do the work. Work that they could have done with me in class the other day, but just chose to sit here and do nothing. Like, I'm literally like, I don't know what it is. Oh, I'm gonna stop after this. I just have to get it out my chest. I've been in contact with a parent and I share with the parent, you know, the concerns that I have, whatever. I've been communicating with the parent for like 3 weeks. They've been sending me text messages even during Thanksgiving break, okay? I notified the parent at the top of the week. I'm like, hey, we're not seeing any progress, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Parent tells me that everything's gonna change. We'll see a change soon, yada, yada, yada. Today I get a text from the same parent and is like, did they bring in their missing work? Did they complete the missing assignments that they were supposed to do? I said, no. And in fact, they're missing more work now because, you know, they're just choosing not to do work. The parent then goes, can you please tell them that you've been in contact with me? I'm sorry? Have you not told them that you've been in contact with me? Like, so now it's like, why am I calling home for if you're not having the meaningful conversation? I need support on the back end because realistically, your child only sees me for 82 minutes a day. 82 minutes a day. That's not enough for me to make this super huge impact. Like I'm doing my best, I'm trying, right? But I can't parent your child because they are not my child. The fact that the parent has been communicating with me and has not told the child that I have been communicating with them is absurd. I'm talking and communicating with your child and your child does not care. So me coming to that same, and mind you, I've already notified the child that I've been in communication with the parent and nothing has happened. But now it's like you asking me as the parent, coming to the teacher, telling me to threaten your child with the statement, I've been in contact with your mom or your guardian. That is not helping me. Literally every single day, I'm documenting, right? Because that's what they tell us. The deans tell us to document the behavior or it didn't happen. Document this or it didn't happen. I'm tired of documenting things and things just not being fixed. Like I spend so much of my time documenting that it gets in the way of me getting my actual work done. And then sometimes, not all parents are like this, not all parents, right? But the parents of the kids with the worst behavior, they get upset. They feel like you have inconvenienced them. Like I literally called a parent last week and she was like, well, I'm at work. And so am I. And so am I. And I can't get my work done because your child is over here inconveniencing me. So therefore now I have to inconvenience you. Like I don't want to be calling you. I have 1,000,001 things to do and now I have to stop that. The meaningful work, okay? Because this is meaningless apparently because ain't nothing fruitful coming from this conversation. But I've got to stop my meaningful work and devote more time to a kid who literally could care less about what's going on in my class to talk to you. And now you want to cuss me out and you're telling me, well, I don't know what to do. You better figure something out. You better figure something out very, very quickly before the world teaches your child the hard way when you could have just did it yourself. So I am so angry. I'm so frustrated. Like I literally could shed real tears, but I'm not giving these kids these tears. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You won't get them from me. You won't take another thing from me, but I'm heated. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna put some worship music on and try to calm down before my next class because I'm upset. I'm back and I'm more calm. I'm no longer crashing out. It's really late right now. I just got in the house. I had to cancel Faith Chat because I had to stay in DC for a work event and I'm just getting home. Like it's like 10:14 p.m. Today was such a long day, but we still got things to do. I need to clean up a little bit because tomorrow I think I'm actually gonna start putting my Christmas decorations up. My man is supposed to come over and help me. He was adamant. He apparently was serious. He just called me and was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna come over tomorrow, like after work. For real, and I want to help put up the Christmas tree. So we're gonna put up the Christmas tree and then I'll film the rest of the video when he's not here. And this is really just because like I know that he doesn't care about filming, but like I've shared with you guys, I just right now want to make sure that our relationship remains private, not secret, but private. And I thank you guys for understanding that because I've gotten a lot of positive feedback about that. I've also gotten a lot of support from people who are like, you don't have to explain your relationship to us. Like, girl, just enjoy, do whatever you want. And I'm like, I really do appreciate that. But also like, you know, just trying to find that balance because you guys are my fam. You guys are my family. And I want to share this portion of my life with you guys so much, but we're still, you know, just in our little relationship bubble. So yeah, so I'm gonna film just that part with him. And plus by the time I get home from work tomorrow, I'm really not gonna feel like doing much anyways. So yeah, so the Christmas tree will go up tomorrow. We'll put like some ornaments on there and then I'll finish the video sometime this weekend. But there are some things that I need to do right now. I was just straightening up a little bit, and I mean a little bit because like I really don't care. It's not a mess in here. I just have like things just kind of move different places from when my mom and my sister were here. Like my mom left her air mattress here, so I need to figure out where I'm gonna put that, and then just like wipe down the tables and stuff and put away some packages, things like that. But I do actually want to, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have little like pushy lights, little push lights underneath my cabinets just for like a little aesthetic vibe. I also have these automatic lights underneath my kitchen island, but you well obviously can't tell for either because those are dead. I need to charge them, and then I also need to replace the batteries in here. I'm gonna do that really quick because it's been on my mind. Like I'm like, no, I need to redo them because I didn't buy those lights for no reason. They're these little like LED twisty lights and they require 3, I didn't know that, but 3 AAA batteries in each, and I picked up some AAA batteries last night. Are we just paying for the brand? Because the Energizer and the Duracell for like this size pack, I mean, I think I got like, what? 16, 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so I have enough. There's 16 in here. This only cost me like $9.69, but for Duracell it was like $34.99. So are we just paying for the brand? I don't know. Or are these gonna die and not work? I have no idea, but I'm gonna go ahead and fix these right now. Apologize, you can't see my face, but you know, I'm here. So I'm in this season right now of just being in the house, and there's literally nothing wrong with that. And I kind of just want to de-influence people about some things because the way society is moving, right? And it might have you feeling some type of way about like the season that you're in. Right now, I'm in this space of just wanting to curate my house so that I'm comfortable and it makes me want to be in it, because right now my season is just being in the house. There's nothing wrong with just being in the house. It's cold, it's dark, and every time you go outside you end up spending like $200, and like who needs that? It's okay to be in your house. It's okay to be a homebody, even if it's just for a season. Like I know that my life will not always be like this, and there will be times where I choose to go outside. Not when it's dark, because it never gave that, but like just in general, I never want people to feel like something is wrong with their life because they're just in the house. Baby, be in the house. Enjoy every bit of the rent that you are paying because ain't nothing good going on the side, okay? Also, I came across this post and this girl was like saying how every 3 years she gets a new car. She doesn't lease them. Like I thought like, oh, like you would lease them or and then like trade them in every so often. She's like, no, like I literally I have to get a new car every year. Like I finance it and all this stuff, but I have to get a new car. And like just explaining how her like car note works from her creditor, just all the things. And I'm over here like, my car is 5 years old. She's gonna be 6 years old in July next year. And it is completely normal to have a car for longer than 3 years. It's completely normal to have a car for over 6 years. In fact, driving the car until the wheels, until the bones fall off, that is also normal. I can't wait to pay off my car because once I no longer have a car note, that's an extra $300 that I have to do whatever I want each month. You know what I mean? It's also okay to be wearing the same clothes that you've had for years and years and years. Me personally, I need to build a little bit more of a wardrobe because none of my clothes fit from a couple of years ago. And I've just been slowly building. But if you could fit them clothes, wear them clothes. I don't know where, and this is something that I check myself about a lot too, is like, I don't know who told me that every trip, every outing, every trip that I go on, I have to have a new outfit. I don't know where that came from, but that's quite literally not the case. Go look in that closet and look and see what you got in there, because I just need people to find contentment. And I think that's where I'm at right now in my life. Like I'm finding contentment here where I'm at and understanding that just because it's a drought doesn't mean that it's not my season. I'm gonna say that again. Just because I'm in a drought does not mean that this is not my season. It might not be the best feeling season. It might not look the best, but ultimately, it is going to produce the version of me that God needs me to be in order to handle my next. And I'm just really, truly just finding contentment here. I've been up financially, opportunity-wise, I've been up. I've also been down. I've been down, living paycheck to paycheck, not being able to afford my bills, not knowing where like my next meal is gonna come from. I've been there, right? I've seen both sides of the extremes, and honestly, it's so crazy because a few months ago, I was really not okay with this part of my life. I was not okay with the season that I was in. And when I tell you God has really been doing a work on me, he's been really doing a work on me, and it's ugly. The journey sometimes is real rocky. It's really not cute. It's not aesthetic. But one thing that I always told y'all on this channel is that we're going to be real, authentic, and genuine. And I need y'all to hear me, okay? I need you to hear me. Not every content creator is lying about their life, but we really only show you what we want you to see. Even the people with the most aesthetic of videos. Think of the creators that literally are like not in your tax bracket. I promise you, they're going through something. Okay, it might not be what you're going through, but they're going through something, and that's okay, because in this life we are gonna have trials and tribulations. Like the Lord told us to expect them. Just because you're a follower of the Lord doesn't mean that you are exempt. In fact, you probably gonna get it 10 times harder because the enemy does not like where you are trying to go. I had this moment today on my way home. I'm supposed to be putting these batteries in. Anyway, multitask. I had this moment in my car today. I felt like I was having like all these just negative thoughts. I knew it was the enemy. I know what God says about me, and I know when God talks to me how I feel, right? And I was literally like, hold up, let me take this thought all the way captive. And matter of fact, you want to talk about it? You want to talk about our failures? The enemy want to talk about my failures? Baby, you got kicked out of heaven. Boom, no second chance. Ugh, I would gag if I fumbled the Lord too. Like, I see why the enemy be attacking me so hard, because it's like, oh baby, you done lost again. You just keep taking L's. Oh, it worked. I did not know these were different colors. Why did I not know that? We're only gonna keep it with the white lights. That's really crazy. Anyway, he was just like over here just trying to knock me down. Like, I was feeling really discouraged about my job today, about like the interactions that I had with my scholars. Like, it really hurt my heart, because I'm also, the kids that were giving me a hard time today are kids that I have really great relationships with. And I think it was just really hurting me because I took it personally. Like, I literally was like, y'all just do not care about anything. And the enemy was literally like, you see, you're not even making an impact. You're literally not even making an impact in your life. Like, you could just honestly leave for real. Like, you're a failure. You mean nothing to these kids. They're gonna treat you any type of way. And I was literally like, hold up, be quiet, because not somebody that was kicked out of heaven trying to come. Not you trying to say something to me. We're not even on the same level, okay? Like, God wants me. God desires me. You wish that was you, huh? You wish that was you. But anyway, yeah, I was just like in a space, and I was like, you know, Rihanna, you are doing just fine. Yes, we're in a little bit of a dry season, but okay, it's still your season, babe. And it's not always gonna be like this. And yes, right now you are in the house, and that is okay. Honestly, I prefer to be in the house. I prefer to be a homebody. In fact, honestly, the best thing about this time of year is that it gets dark early, because it is socially acceptable for me to put on pajamas at 5 o'clock at night, to shower, put my pajamas on, and be like laid up in a bed. It's socially acceptable because everybody else is doing it. And if they're not, I don't care. In my mind, I reasoned with it. So just in case you needed a little bit of encouragement, because I really need y'all to understand that I know. I understand, and I'm standing with you because I'm living it. I'm living it. I know what it's like. Stay encouraged, stay motivated, keep running after the Lord, pick up that Bible, pray, talk to him, include him in every single thing. I promise you, the way he will do a number on your mind, because nothing has changed about my situation in the last like 6 months, 7 months. And I honestly have contentment. I know there's next for me. There are things that I want for myself. There are things that I want to, you know, get to the next level. And there are times where I compare myself and my journey to other people's. But at the end of the day, God is with me. God is for me, and I know he has big plans for me. His plans for me are different than the plans that he might have for you or someone else. You know what I mean? Like, it's our own journey. So enjoy our own journey. It's only one you, it's only one me. But I just feel like somebody needed to hear that little bit of encouragement, because I know that I was needing to hear it, and I wasn't in a place to encourage myself. But now I am, and now I'm gonna encourage you guys, because you know, one thing about it and two things for certain, I do not play about y'all. I don't. I switched all of the batteries. So let's go ahead and put these in underneath the little, I don't know what this is called, the shelf. Look at that, gorgeous. You guys see what they look like on. Not this isn't turning on. Okay, yeah, you can see them back there. Very cute. I like them a lot. This one went out again, so I need to maybe fix the batteries. Yeah, they look good. This side looks brighter because it has like the light is reflecting off of the black splash, whereas that has my air fryer and stuff. But honestly, I might move the air fryer because it doesn't need to be up there. All right, I think I'm going to bed. In fact, I think I'm gonna end this vlog because I don't know if it's been long or not, but I gotta get ready to start filming the next one. And I want this to go live early. I think I'm gonna edit it, finish it, and get it up tomorrow, which is Friday. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also be sure to turn on your post notifications. That way you can be notified every time your girl drops a new video. And until next time, babes, I'll see you in my next.